this Graves and Syndra because it is a super strong 2v2. If you can hit the scatter, you can basically always blow someone up in a matter of seconds. And Graves is actually able to keep up with the farming that Nidalee provides. Fun BDD goes Yone. Generally, they go Azir. Oh, please do it.
I'd much prefer the Yone. The Yone is such a fun idea, but
they're playing with our hearts.
Yeah, exactly. BDD is going to go back to his Pigeon. It is just going to be that just control mage matchup in the mid lane, but this is a pick that we can certainly trust BDD on. Fly has also played a bit of Syndra so far, but he's not necessarily the laning player, right? So we're not expecting him to, you know, bully out BDD very early on as Ruler once again going for that solo Aphelios, and it will be taken away.
And I think with the Azir, it makes a little bit more sense. Generally, I like drafting like super hard engage. I think that stuff like the Jarvan, especially if there's no fresh, right? Stuff like I talked about the Jarvan before, the Gragas in the top lane. These kind of picks, they can like just get on top of him and blow him up immediately. But you want to get
he was thinking about the Taric just to be glorious with all of his gems, but it will be the Galio in the end.
Outrageous.
Yeah, I know. Outrageous that they don't pick the Taric, to be honest.
Taric is one of those picks where into heavy AD compositions and compositions that engage linearly can be really good, but it's not a super strong pick. I think the Galio is a lot more.
Oh, yes!
Yes! Thank you, Keen. I didn't even get a chance to talk about it because I mentioned the Gangplank earlier, and of course we were all thinking it. This is the counter amount of cover for this, but you can see it as well, right? Life already level 2 here. And it is something that shouldn't really happen.
Yeah, there's a big old nah though, as Rascal just gonna get solo killed at level 2. Oh my god, Keen! I can't believe like I was so nonchalant because I just wasn't expecting that kill to come through because like Mega Nah was there, like gets all the health back, should be fine. Nah, isn't fine. I've seen this before, Chronicler. Like, oh god, and another stun. More free damage. He's under the turret. He wants to do it back to back. He's level 3. Back to back solo kills, and he gets out with the flash. Oh, pack it up. We done. Give it to Afrika.
No way.
Oh no, now he's back and Clint's gonna come through. Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Oh my god, Keen.
Well, top lane's over. Now?
It's not just over. He teleported. Because I was... Listen, so this solo kill happens, right? And that should never be a thing, first and foremost. But Keen, he has the 5 stacks, then goes in, procs his Conqueror, and the stickiness of Aurelia in this early game scenario is just a nightmare to deal with. And here I was going to say, just this health trade is already really good. Any health you trade as King you'll take, right? Like you can back here, you can get the free back, and then like you get the wave, you pick it up. But instead, he finds a freaking solo kill again!
Oh my god!
And now there's no teleport available. Yes, you die here. Ah, boom!
But there's no assist. Does the same thing as Kane, moving on down. Oh my goodness! You see him, and it looks like. You remember that Avatar movie and those really terrifying bulldozers? That's what he looks like here as Yellow Hens goes in, picks up the kill under the turret onto Clid, and Fly is going to be gifted with a fantastic lane position as Big Nah into the wall there, but this is a big Aurelia as well. And it's just not going to quite be enough to get control of the wave.
Oh, the lane is pushing away. Oh, never mind. I was like, oh, Keen, you can let it push towards you. You'll be fine here, but it's risky.
Yeah, BDD's coming up as well. Now Keen's trying to pull that wave back. Mega Nah in a decent timing as the Nah comes out. As Keen is just going to get around the side. Spear is going to connect there as Clid dives on forward. Keen is taken down. Unleashed power, not enough to take down Rascal. And Keen did whatever he could, but that spear landing, that was definitely the death nail.
Yeah, BDD also roaming over there was definitely too much when I was saying maybe he can turn it around. Did not see the Azir coming up because the free man is executed well on.
Well, Dred's going to dive on over. There's the depth charge onto Clid. Pulled back with the dredge line from Lehens. And he is going to be able to lock down that kill. Heroic entrance immediately is going to be interrupted. Life gets over the wall, but Keen executes him. Now, BDD trying to get those work done. Commands those soldiers to do it, as that's a great stopwatch from Lehans, as Keen just goes all the way around and now tries to find the pigeon, but there's a big old Gnar that they now have to deal with. Dread gets the smite off for the health back, as we can see this fight battling on both sides as Keen, he gets the tribute, but it's not quite enough to keep him alive. And once again, he is going to fall down as Ruler fighting Bang on the bottom side. There was so much excitement.
Free kill. Never. Thank you, Observed.
Yeah,
Really
here we go.
that. If you
Jonas
hit that,
Strong's always got you.
Right, it's like that. Then it's just a free kill. Now you trade kills, which as Keen, I think you're still going to take. But giving shutdown gold over to BDD is a really good way to.
You're going to go wide, and Clear just going to try and help out. Okay, they might look for the 100-0. Collateral damage comes in, and Dread cleans it up with the help of his Gale Force. Like it a lot. And yeah, Clid is having a rough game here in game number 2.
It's not just Clid having a rough game. I think this goes back to the point we were making earlier, where I think we need to start talking about Dread as actually one of the strongest junglers on his current form, right? Like within the LCK, which is nuts to me, because that was not where he was at the beginning of this split. But
on to Rascal, as Bang's going to find melee range, but this is a mini-Nars, it's a very different circumstance. However, maybe he's created enough distance. The big old hop's going to do it. As yeah, the Graves is pretty scary as well, even though he is at half health. As there they go, they get themselves the vision, and the Acathian Rain will do it. Bang secures the solo kill in the end, but just was a bit of Rascal being between a rock and a hard place.
It took so long as well. I think that they thought that he did BDD as the shuffle, which if he doesn't use it offensively, which let's be honest, BDD can definitely do that if he sees an opening. But if he doesn't and he holds it, then Keen doesn't actually have a lot of space to go in.
Oh, here's the engage. Emperor's Divide's going to be flashed there by Fly, but he's still going down extraordinarily low. Vanguard's Edge into the backline. Killer Instinct to follow up as well as Life is getting focused by Keen. Takes a lot of the aggro away as it's an even trade in the end. Fly keeps himself alive as BDD now going to get stunned up and punished by Keen. I think Keen could have had a little bit of a different focus there to help things out, but they still win the fight.
It's still an advantageous trade, and it will get them to a second Drake. However, the Drake-taking rate of both of the, or all of these games, Red, has been incredibly low, Atlas. Like, it's something that we haven't really talked about yet, but this is, again, it's 21 minutes. There's games where people are at soul point here, and you're playing for, like, the final Drake. But both of these two teams are so incredibly focused on early game power that I feel like they should be able to do this, but with how good Ruler has been playing, I can't really fault them, and there comes a teleport, and it's even going to be Gen.G who gets the Drake.
Yeah, this is a little bit sad for a Freaker, unfortunately.
After them.
Ooh, quick draw's good. As there's the Dredge line, another one that you could regret, but Lehens isn't going to. There's the Moonlight Vigil to come through for the stun. Speaking of stuns, Fly gets in there, collateral damage doing a lot of work as another Emperor's Divide comes down and snags two. Ruler grabbing his first kill, Fly limping away from this fight is Keen, looking to get towards the backline, but you can see, Ruler getting tagged, Vanguard's Edge comes in as now it's the Keen show, looking for the resets as Clit trying to run away. There are 4 people still alive, but Yorella is still terrifying. He has no flash, sidesteps the needle quite nicely as he gets on in. Oh, that is beautiful from BDD. Gets another cooldown on the Blade Surge and does execute the Aurelia.
That was so cleanly played there from Gen.G, and this is where we see the big difference between these two teams. Even with all the credit we're giving Afrika, you can't count out Gen.G. They can.
Lehens gonna get missed, but is spotted by the sweeper. Here's the teleport in. This is going to be a battle. We'll see whether the Baron is going to be included in that. There's the Dredge line. Lehens nod into the wall, but he's the only one hit by the CC. Now Fly trying to look for a flank, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, as there's the Sterix. The shield going to be taken down. The Kaiser eliminated. The Aurelia gets the same treatment. Dread now trying to run away, and Ruler and BDD do way too much damage. Gen.G will win the fight, and this may just be the game.
And Dread is running away. He gets Grump. That's not something you're going to be happy with.
Okay, this is the sequel. We'll see whether it's better than the original. As Life not going to find the Justice Punch. The Baron is secured by Afrika. That's a decent stun, and then the pick off as Bang dives into the backline. Looks to try and create a rockets as he flashes the Emperor's Divide, and BDD is taken out of the fight, but Ruler is the other carry in this one, and he is so scary. Aurelia already dealt with. Ruler at full health with the long-range weapons. And now it's just Afrika trying to get the hell out of here. And wins the war, not quite enough. There is now Bang looking to try and dive on top of Clid. Wants to get the takedown, does so easily. And yeah,
in this case, a fair bit of taketh away.
As we can see, Afrika now grouped back up as 5. Another Dread line is going to connect. This time it's onto life. Good layering of CC right now as Dread locks down the gargoyle. The teleport in from Rascal. He's like, where did everyone go?
He gives. Lance gives.
Yeah, there we go. I guess we're back in the day. Not none of these teeth builds that the speedrunners do. That ain't fun. Just
Can we bring this game alive? I'm going to go on a limb and say no Outlaws, but Afrika, try to prove me wrong.
That's a lot of inhibitors that are now dead as Lehens comes for the flank. Looks for Ruler there in the backline. He does go down to his GA as Emperor's Divide. Only onto Keen, who goes down to his GA as well. Bang is eradicated. I have a feeling the wallets are too heavy as Genji stand fast and take down Afrika. It's a triple kill somehow for the Nidalee, who decides that he wants to be a bit of a carry towards the end of this one. Nicely done by Clid, but here we go. Genji with their Infernal Soul, their Elder Drake, and their Baron are going to be able to take this one down as PDD says, take down the Nexus, and they say, with pleasure, sir. Genji get that best of 3 reverse sweep and managed to put down Afrika, but I'm starting to get on board, right? Like at the beginning of this series, I was like, no, Afrika are just a cut below. But this was competitive. This did see some signs of life, and